Computer science was a major I wanted to pursue since 8th grade. It was not until my senior year of high school I decided to change my mind and switched it to something else. So why did I stop going after this degree after so many years? Well, the short answer is computer science basically told me,
"You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy." Okay.
Now for the long answer. So I initially took interest in computer science because, like most people, I wanted to learn how to program. Specifically, I wanted to learn to program so I could code my own video games. I used to play this iconic mobile game called, actually, I don't even gotta say its name. All you need to hear is, ah yes, Clash of Clans. I remember when Town Hall 10 was the max Town Hall. I think they're at 14 now. But anyway, I liked that game so much to the point where it made me wonder, how did they make it? Now I know programming is not the only element in game development, but it was the element I was most interested in. Soon after, I searched what field of study teaches programming. I saw computer science all the way at the top, and that is when I decided that's what I wanted to study and go to school for. Now here's where I went wrong. I was naive to think computer science was just about programming. That's a misconception some people make about the field because it's the most popular aspect in the field. If you go on Google and search computer science and then go to images, the first few things you'll see are cool looking computer code. I mean, look at this Chad with 5 different monitors, 3 of which, for some reason, are displaying the exact same f***ing thing. You can just tell he's a dangerous hacker, man. But anyway, computer science is more than just coding. There's discrete mathematics to learn, algorithms, numerical analysis, data structures, and many more other concepts. Sure, programming plays an important role in the field, but it's just one part. Solving problems in a fast and efficient manner using these concepts is the core principle in computer science. But here's the thing. I find learning these things, how can I say, f***ing boring. I would rather watch 15 hours of Amy Schumer than listen to this throughout my college years.
We know that n to the power of p is equal to n times n to the power of p over 2 when p is even, or n times n to the power of p.
I only care about the programming aspects in computer science. Now, would that make me an incompetent programmer? Maybe. But hear me out. I have practiced these concepts in code before, but only when they're applicable to something I care about, like making games. For example, I've used data structures like arrays to store a collection of game objects, and algorithms like collision algorithms to detect when 2 or more game objects overlap. And these are useful concepts, I just wouldn't take a class learning them independently. But why did it take me like 4 years to figure out that computer science wasn't just about programming? Couldn't I just have done some research? Well, that whole time I was jumping around programming languages because I couldn't decide which one to learn. I was watching hour-long playlists of programming tutorials, which I never completed by the way, and I also went through a web development and database management phase, which I ended up not liking. What made me came to my senses was taking computer science as an elective course in my junior year. It was a new elective class my school was offering, and I gladly signed up for it. The curriculum was put forward by Code.org, a non-profit organization that aims to encourage people, particularly school students in the US, to learn computer science. This is the course map. The first 2 units were about how computers represent digital information and how they are transferred through the internet. And as you can see, we didn't get on the topic of programming until the 3rd unit. That was the unit that grabbed my attention the most. Everything else was just sort of boring. So my senior year was when I decided to drop CS. This was also the year when I started getting into electronics and robotics. One thing I never liked about the CS department was sitting behind a computer screen for hours on end. I did not want to have a desk job, so getting to work and craft with my hands and build these small projects were extremely gratifying. I knew I still wanted to program, but now I also wanted a career that was hands-on. Think you can guess what I changed my major to? It's computer engineering. With this degree, I am able to keep my love for software while also exploring my new love for hardware. It's a win-win. It is basically 50% of computer science and 50% of electrical engineering. I would rather take half of the mindfuck computer science offer than take it all and be that one student who wasted a shit ton of time and money just to be in a class not knowing what the hell is going on. And by the time I realize I made a mistake, it will already be too late, which will lead me to depression and a life crisis, thinking if I should end it or start an OnlyFans. I'm kidding, I would never resort to commit to an OnlyFans. But yeah, that is basically my short story of why I stopped going after a computer science degree. If that's a field you're planning on entering, make sure you know what it's all about. And ask yourself, is this something I would actually enjoy? It's a challenging and competitive field. Don't go in there in hopes to be the next multi-millionaire like these guys just to end up homeless. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what I put out, help me by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.